How many ships did we make? But I'm wondering, and how many books did we put in?
200 of each.
Hey guys, just want to let you know, make sure you guys know I'm streaming.
We're probably going to run out.
And you hand out.
They were numbered so we could keep track of that, but they've been kind of dragged out at random, so...
Yeah.
Alright, hey guys, just want to let you know that I am streaming now, so what you guys are saying can be heard.
Ooh, so we can start saying profanity now?
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we're still like in pre-stream mode, but I wanted to start it now so we can get people here, and there's still about an hour left. We can get people, if they want to come create a character, get a couple more of those skill books out. They might have time to get it all learned. Now it's time for Pop-Tarts.
Oh wait, now that our voice is on stream, we can just say things, and if people are watching stream and in our core...
It's a 30-second delay, though.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the new thing they released, it's still a delay.
Yeah, I disabled that actually too, because it made it so that some people had really low quality and other people had really high quality. It was just too variable.
It takes a lot of bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen. I know when I clicked that button when I was watching yours, everything else just stopped for internet.
Well, the idea was I could just be like, hey, if you're docked, if you need a ship, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Oh hey look, I'm already getting trade requests.
They never stop.
Oh, they haven't hit me yet.
I get quite a few sessions of not having to trade with people. And I've still got like 50 ships in my station. It's just, please guys, if you're docked, trade with me, please. I'm supposed to be handing these out.
Looks like we still have, wow, what, 30, 40? We have a lot. We have a lot of ships with books in them.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about if people aren't sending trade requests yet for ships.
Call to arms. Move into the station, trade with the trade people, and get your books. Learn your stuff. I'm so excited to press the warp fleet button with this many ships in space. It's gonna be so cool.
Okay, one problem I'm getting, there's a few people that decided not to create an Amar character and they don't have the Amar frigate skill.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna buy it. I think it's sold on every single station in the world.
What's the training time though? It's like 7 minutes extra for that?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, I am gonna issue like a corp-wide dividend just so that people have a little bit of money. And if they need to buy a book, hopefully can we teach people how to access the market and just how to buy a book? And
You can send out a corp-wide mail. And just be like Alt-R to open up the regional market. Find the skill. You could, you know, search for whatever it is you're looking for. If you're looking for Amar frigate, you know, the skill book, just type in, you know, Amar frigate.
Alright, we're at 319. We got room for 80 more people. I
told my friend to join, but I don't know if he's going to be able to.
I might wait for the last 80 people before doing
the Henrik guy?
The who?
Henrik. That is, yeah, his friend here. I don't know, it's a brother.
No.
There's some people that have been trying to join without leaving a corp first or that.
No, my friend, I told my friend about this last week when I started playing, and he's like, oh, I might try it out. I'm like, okay, but just letting you know, it's not for everyone, and if you do end up liking it, it'll suck your life away. He made a character. I don't know the character's name yet. He hasn't told me.
Alright, I see a lot of people outside of the station who are not in the fleet, so we need to get some more advertisements about how to join the fleet. Teach people how to use the fleet finder.
It looks like Core Tank keeps inviting people into the fleet, him and Travis. So,
Oh crap! Am I that dumb? Did I click to join us in our chat instead of in the corp chat? Wow.
Probably.
Nice.
We have 140 spots still. Fleet.
Watch Concord show up and just be like, "You can't do this." Just kill us all. I'm gonna crash this server. So people are asking in Twitch chat, when is war? War is now. War is already live, but I don't know. Have we even seen any people come fight us?
People have been going out into a marsh base and getting shot down, but I don't think anyone's come chased after us or anything.
I was expecting a bunch of battleships outside our station, like right at 1306.
Yeah.
I think they don't know who we might be. Who knows? They might have just war decked us because we're the fastest growing ISEC corp probably in our area.
Can they see the speed of a corpse growth? We need to pay. Cortank and Jake, can you guys give some members to Wing 4, Wing 5? They only have 3 and 1 members.
No, they'll all autofill. It doesn't really matter if we're not handing out boosts. It's just gonna burn more time.
It does matter because Richard doesn't feel like he's awesome, and he needs to feel like he's awesome.
I need to put more skills in tips.
I'm having Pop-Tarts. People want to know what I'm having for breakfast. I have Pop-Tarts every time I don't have time to actually eat real food, because Pop-Tarts are fast and delicious. You have to eat the...
I've not had breakfast yet because I've been too busy assembling your ships.
We've been doing that for like 3 hours. It was not an easy process. Getting all the damn ships put together. Apparently Amar, the Amar system is a no-go. Are we actually losing ships to people in Amar?
I think they have a couple of camps there.
Yeah, they have gate camps. They gate camp Amar because it's a hub.
So do we want to take the whole freaking fleet to Amar and just blow up the gate camp?
I want to.
Sure. So, we're not gonna do that now.
Nearly at the same time.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
We'll wait
Get everyone
until
ready.
yeah, we'll wait 40 more minutes or so until official stream time. But Richter, my wing is already full. It's got me and my ego. That's pretty good.
Oh man, someone lost a combat battle cruiser.
If they war decked us without knowing that what we're doing, then God help them.
See, I actually
Whoever's on that gate.
I really took this war deck seriously. I assumed that because I streamed last week and because I know that I have a YouTube channel, that it was someone who was just either someone paid an alliance corp, like a mercenary corp, to bully us, or they knew who we were. So that's why we responded the way that we did. And yeah, we're gonna respond in kind. We'll show up with guns.
I hate these blinks. Turn blink off.
Doesn't it look like a bee's nest? It really does. We need to orbit the station at high speed.
Turn on your afterburners. W click the station. I should undock in my Explorer. That thing can move at 3,000. Yeah, I'll undock for a moment. I'm not getting any trade requests.
Orbit at 10 kilometers. Afterburners to full. Yeah, I'm liking these ships. They're very simple, but they are cap stable, and I think they're pretty well put together for a brand new person's ship.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
It
was a weird experience building for person. Uh-oh, I found an executioner without a MO.
Look at that. Did they do it? It feels like they just got more spread out. Are we spread out? This looks awesome. I don't think I've ever seen this many ships in one place, outside of like maybe Jeddah.
I'm orbiting at roughly 3,700 meters per second.
Wow, what are you flying? It's fast.
My executioner, I've got 3 overdrive injector system 1s and a micro warp drive.
Oh, okay. Well, you've got more skills than we do, than the average player. Liam, I found you, but now I can't find you in the overview.
Well, I'm docking again because people are wanting ships from me.
You're Liam, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you are moving pretty damn quick. Micro warp drive. That's pretty cool.
It's an afterburner on steroids. Where'd he go? Did you get it?
Does make you easier to hit though, unless you're going like bleeding fast speed and they can't even traverse their grids to hit you.
Well, it's 3,700 bleedingly fast.
Yes.
That's faster than a drone, so yeah. Any ship is gonna have a hard time hitting you.
My targeting range is 27 kilometers. My optimal range is 25 kilometers. So I have a very small window to actually lock on and start shooting.
Your fall-off range doesn't mean it's just gonna have problems after that, but your optimal range is the maxing area.
Yeah.
You can hit people in 10 kilometers. Fine.
Yeah.
So.
I just like to stay at my optimal. I mean, I can get close, but I also need to watch out if I have my micro warp drive turned on. Where's that guy who sent me a message? Did he delete the thing? Did I delete the thing? I might have deleted the thing.
Yeah, you can definitely see if you go outside the station, you look and like kind of pan around a bit, you can see there's like a circle, like a sphere around the station of people orbiting.
That's what we want.
This is our station. Damn it.
Well, all the ships have books in them, or at least all the pummelers. You know, they're not in the ship with books.
Somebody probably did it wrong. Mistakes were probably made.
As long as people get ships.
It might have been me. But no, pummelers 0 through 100 should have had the books. Those were all ready to go. I think it was Liam that actually took... You messed up then. I'll blame you. Actually, I'll blame Northern Lion, but I'll also blame you a little bit.
Oh, he left chat.
People are asking in Twitch chat if I'm aware of smart bombs. No, I'm really not. What does that mean?
They can't use them in high sec unless they want to get core and core deck in. The game doesn't allow you to use them.
See?
But did you close the group chat? Because I think I closed it too.
No, I have group chat open. I have it minimized.
Me and Core Tank are not in the group chat anymore.
Well, why not? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It closed itself.
You're also... You keep getting disconnected from the TeamSpeak server, too. Here, I'll invite you back to the group. And you said Core Tank?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I have no idea how to manage this many people in a fleet. I'm just gonna... We're just gonna warp. We're just gonna hope that it works out. Yeah. We'll have time over the next couple days or the week or two to like actually run smaller fleets and like get people used to aligning and all that stuff, but...
I was thinking of running a couple training things probably next weekend or throughout this week. I was gonna post it on Corp Mail first.
No, I remember...
People can learn.
When I was reading up on the different roles inside the corporation, at one point the communications guy like could send corp mails, but it seems like anyone can send corp mails now. Like to every member in the corp, which is kind of weird. So, whatever. All right.
Yeah, I wanted to get people familiar with the overview because that's the biggest thing you're using EVE is overview all the time.
So let's see how many people have signed up for the trial now, just to come declare war on our enemies.
Arumba, did you add me back to the group chat?
Did I miss someone? I had Kortank and Liam. Who else?
Rahul.
Ah. Well, you know, you did get my ship blown up last night, so... It was you, right? You're the one that attacked me? I'm pretty
Yep,
sure.
that was me.
We had a
It was
perfect...
just so tempting.
A perfect 200 ships, and you had to go and ruin it.
Jesus. There's so much stuff going on.
Why can I not invite you
Now-
to it? Raul, you are in the chat. You're in the group chat.
Oh, in that case, I've just lost it.
Yeah, you must have misplaced it. You maybe dragged it onto another one of your open screens.
Yeah, I've got too many windows open.
What's the problem with my overview? This is a general overview. It's supposed to have everything. Unless he's talking about the settings that he loaded. It's a work in progress, really. Look at... Go ahead.
These piranhas. What is wrong with these piranhas?
What's wrong with these piranhas?
Why do
only
everyone
had-
want to talk with me?
They only had one book.
Oh, I wasn't in charge of that.
I did Punishers. Wasn't me.
Who
I
did the
dragged and
books?
dropped every single book into them, so I didn't look up somehow. I always had the shift hold.
Okay, when we... People are already asking, do we kill the things in the Kill These tab? Like, no! Do not attack anything yet. They will be red. They will have red stuff around them. It'll be very clear who you're allowed to attack. The Kill These shows everyone that's not in your fleet or corp, and it just shows other ships. Things that can be killed.
Oh, I don't think they can.
Alright. This is probably going to be like the largest Eve stream on Twitch in the last little while. We're up to 1,200 people.
No. Well, I'm out of piranhas to give for now.
And the answer to the question earlier was we have 424 people who have done the trial to come hang out. Are we at corp limit? We still have 78 slots available. And there's still 30 minutes left, so people could join right now, create a character, and then still get some skill training in. I'm kind of surprised. I actually really thought that we'd hit the cap, like, right away.
Oh, that video did help, though.
Mm-hmm. Or some... Oh, God, there's tons of unprocessed applications. Who's being lazy?
Shit, sorry.
You have too many responsibilities?
I'm trying to fit these... Should I even bother putting skill books in the pummelers? Because I think everyone that's going to be flying is going to be in a piranha for now. Unless anyone handed out some.
Yeah, if you have ships that are ready to go, just use those. Don't worry about messing with any more ships for now. I'm getting the impression, based on what's happening right now, that we're not going to be, like, just losing lots of ships like I thought we would at first. I thought we were going to undock to a fleet of battlecruisers who were just going to blow the crap out of us as we left the station. Which is not what's happening.
I'm surprised considering how close to Amar we are.
We don't know where we are.
Look at all these people who have me on approach. Just like this swarm of people. Now we just have to hope that no one's watching the stream to know our strategy. I wonder if I should put the stream on a few minute delay. Just so that we have a couple minutes of time advantage. You know, like if I'm saying, hey, we're gonna jump into the station, you know, and then they're ready for it. Because there's a pretty good chance someone's gonna stream snipe.
Can't really stream snipe 170 ships though.
It's true. The only thing that's really annoying about fleet warping is that I can't make people actually take the gate. So we can fleet warp en masse, but like if we go from Amdonan to Korozor, and then we go from Korozor to Amar, which is where we expect we'll find some enemies, we're still going to come in piecemeal through the Korozor Amar gate. You know, it's not going to be just this big, huge warp in. People are saying delay the stream. They're saying it would be smart to do. Yes, good idea. Yes, delay.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Alright, I'm gonna go mess with my Twitch settings then. This is probably like the most boring pre-stream stream. Because we're just like looking around at EVE Online. Which is a fun game, but we're not actually killing anyone yet. Settings. Oh no, that's not where it is.
Well, that's like getting to a concert early, right? You get to watch them all set up, the instruments and drums and everything. But the real stuff happens when the concert starts.
So, how many minutes do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes? Probably 3 minutes? I don't want it to be too long.
Yeah.
Alright.
The reason I was saying that like it's not going to matter is because we're going to be in a system for 5+ minutes. Most of the time.
Alright, I'm just going to leave it alone then, because that way I won't forget to turn it back in the future.
Moving fleets in EVE is going to take a long time, definitely with this many people. Definitely when everyone's not in TeamSpeak as well.
I don't even think Dutch use TeamSpeak can hold enough people.
I have a 100-person server, but it's not going to hold everyone in this fleet.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're not going to do a stream delay then. Alright, so pretty much everyone who's outside is in the fleet now. We still have like, it looks like 10 people who have not joined the fleet yet. Do we still have room in the fleet?
Yeah, we have almost 100. Probably 80, 90 left. Because all wings can go up to 51. We have wing 5 with 1 person in it still, so that's 50 people, and then 66. I can't do math now.
It says at the very top of the fleet window, 167 people. So if we had 5 wings at 51 people, plus the leader, it'd be 255 plus 1, 256. Yep, so we got room for like 80. Let's advertise the fleet again. Otherwise, they're not going to come with us when we warp away. Yeah, for those who are interested, the bounty is currently at 1.14 billion ISK. That does not mean that if someone kills me, they get all that money. What happens is, they changed it a while back, if you kill someone who has a bounty, then you just get money equivalent to the losses that you dealt. So they'd get like 400 grand. That's like roughly what the ship I'm piloting is worth. Unless, do you guys know, do they actually get money based on implants destroyed?
Yes, if they do pod you, that is counted as assets lost.
Okay, because I got like 30 or 40 million, actually probably more like 50 million worth of
that's nothing.
implants.
That's nothing.
Yeah, I did not go for the level 4 or 5s because it was just too risky.
Yeah.
I am a beacon of attraction for killers. So you guys want to go do like a level 1 mission and just completely wreck its face in? Level 2 mission? We probably could go do like a level 4 mission. All these ships. Oh, apparently it's only 15% of the value, according to Twitch chat.
You're gonna have to die quite a lot for that bounty to go away.
Yeah. How do I check which wing I'm in? You want to click this Neocom menu button. Then you're going to go down to Social, go to Fleet, and then you'll be able to see all the members. Then you can just kind of tab through the different wings and find yourself. Well, I'm eager. We're 23 minutes away, but I'm ready to go. Are you guys ready? Let's go do something. Let's just go kill something. I want to warp this fleet. It's really exciting.
Okay, so you're thinking we're gonna be...
Well, I think that anybody that joins now, hoping that they were going to join, there's still an hour worth of skill research out. So we'll accept their invite to the corporation, and we'll still give them a ship. But for right this second, they're not going to really be able to join us with what we're doing. You know what I
I'll
mean?
stay in station and keep handing out ships for a while.
Okay. I am going to just accept a level 2 security mission so we can go do something. And it's going to be ridiculous.
It might send you to other places, though, so worried about that.
Yeah, it's Leva.
I think Leva should be fine.
Alright, let's issue the corp dividend in case people need money to buy stuff.
Alright, I'm back.
So we have 335 members. Let's just give everybody $1 million. Sound good? Sounds good.
Sounds good. Can I have a bonus?
Sure. The bonus is that you get to do quartermaster role responsibilities for 0 ducats an hour. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
my favourite.
Damn it, I hate how it does that. I have to have the money in the corporate, the right corporate wallet. Ah.
But it wouldn't be a bad idea to start practicing some fleet stuff, like you said, doing some mission.
Well, we just drained the master wallet with a small dividend. And now I'm going to do it again, because I do want everyone to have $1 million. Corporate dividend, I got 100 grand. That's nothing.
Yeah, those corporate dividends are going to be pretty expensive now.
Yeah. Let's try that again. 335 million. There goes a third of $1 billion. Enjoy. Dividend from Fredigar. Fredigar's a nice guy.
I've never trusted him myself.
So, I hate how it doesn't include me. So it's not a clean million. It's 991,124 ISK. Damn it. Should do it over again. Either that or the number of court members increased while I was in the process of doing that.
You can actually, you can make,
Alright. Let's do the official, like, alright. Alright, leave the station. Get out of the station. come to M down in open space. We're gonna go do something. We're gonna go head to Leva. You guys have like.
Are we done trading ships for now?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think you need to worry about quartermastering anymore. If there's late arrivals, they're gonna end up spamming corp chat asking for them, but they're late, so they're gonna have to wait until we're done with the stream, and then we'll handle hooking them up later. Besides, they did get $1 million just now, so they can go buy their own stuff if they can figure out how.
I'm putting everything back in the hangar for now. Then.
And then, other than that, let's go have some fun. Let's go blow up some people. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's go wreck this T2 mission. Has it been 3 minutes yet? Can I warp the fleet? I don't want to wait.
There's a lot of, wait, oh. We have a lot of court members not in the fleet. Like, real massive amount.
That default orbit distance a lot lower than I need it to be.
Probably, can somebody, send the, fleet inviting corp and people to make it.
And switch to my PvP overview so I don't have to see everyone in fleet.
Alright, everyone that is in space outside of the station hangar right now, station capital, whatever you want to call it, align to Leva. Click on Leva, press A. Or hold A and click on Leva. But somehow, align to Leva. Gotta practice. It's never gonna work. People are never gonna do it. We're gonna watch this when we actually do the warp. I wonder how many people will actually be in the warp stream.
You still have like half the people in the fleet though.
Is this? I mean, seriously? Because we have 226.
There's still like a bunch of purple blobs. Overview I see.
Yeah, we have 226 corp members, but 190 are in the fleet. So it's pretty good. 70, 80%.
Well, I mean, we can still find 50, 60 people in. Someone just warped off.
Alright. Well, let's just go warp in. I want to get people just a tiny bit of experience, just killing something. If you guys are if you're a wing commander, don't actually kill any ships. Let's just let the new people who are in the fleet go do all the killing. We're gonna go do a level 2 mission, which is just, NPCs. And then once we have done that, maybe once or twice, we're gonna head off to MR and see what we find. And all hell might break loose. It will be fun.
Oh god, the purple swarm is actually aligning to the gate, it looks like.
Alright.
A lot of people are just warping.
Yeah, they're not reading instructions. Alright. We're gonna warp fleet in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. God, it looks so cool. Look at that big line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp fleet.
Warp drive active.
There they go.
Actually.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Look at all those people who aligned.
This is amazing.
I've never seen that many people in a fleet warp. Holy shit. We have arrived. That is so cool. It's like Battlestar Galactica. Look, it's beautiful. We're in a sphere. You see how we got pulled into a sphere formation around the warp? Look at all those different ships. That is awesome. All right, take the warp. Take the gate to Leva.
I wish you could tell people to.
All right, actually,
You can do a broadcast.
all corp related, all fleet related instructions are being moved to the fleet tab. So that should be the tab that we're all looking at. Okay, we're here. Not very many of us, but we're here. See, this is what I'm worried about. When we get to Amar, it's going to be like this. We're going to all warp to the gate, and then only a couple people are going to take the gate, and we're just going to trickle through. We got to get people...
Don't forget that they're cloaked until they move, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't even see them?
Can't even see them. Yeah, we can't see anybody, really. Until they get the purple.
So as soon as they start moving, or after about a minute, they'll uncloak.
Okay, so maybe I'm not needing to worry then. Are more people broadcasting? I want to make sure that we're not having too many people broadcast. There should be a setting in here, right? Who can control, who can broadcast? Well, let's just say that don't broadcast unless you're a fleet commander or a wing commander. There, done, solved. There's our fleet. Looks pretty good. We got one guy who's in green. Why is he not in our fleet? Ska Bloom.
He's the bait.
Invite to fleet.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up as many stragglers as I can.
It's rejected your invitation to join the fleet. That person is already in a fleet. Oh, you must have already done it. Okay, well, I'll leave that up to the wing commanders. If you see green people around us, then invite them to the fleet. All right, we're gonna go to the Dead Space encounter. Now, we can't align to this because for some stupid reason you just can't do that. So it's just gonna be a random.
Actually, if you post it in the chat, and then we can click align too, because it's actually a specific coordinate in the system.
How do I?
That takes too much.
How do I?
Just do warp. I recommend just warp.
I can't drag it though. Like, how do I?
Maybe a drag and drop.
Mm-mm. Unless I do it from the mission screen, maybe?
Yeah, mission screen.
Actually, I have to open it up. That's stupid. No, it's saying Leva. It links me to Leva, but not to the actual dead. So, whatever. We're just gonna go.
Yeah, just warp.
Warp fleet. Here we go. It's gonna be a little bit more chaotic this time.
Warp drive active.
There's so many ships. Because okay, so based on the different ships' agility and stuff, they're gonna be faster or slower at aligning. And so, like, I'm in a pretty quick one. We all just left. It's going to depend on skills. We won't be able to see the people behind us. They're going to be too far. That is still pretty cool.
I'm in my slow little battleship.
And look how we just all kind of like formed up into a little ball. I like that. It should not say align to Leva. It says no broadcasts for me. Alright, so again, wing commanders just kind of hang out. Good lord, that is so cool! There's so many of them. Alright, switch to in the top right where it says overview. Switch to kill these, and you should be able to. Ah, shit. Giral Tashbatan Imperial thing is not part of my kill these thing. Kill him! Kill the bad guy!
Oh my god!
I think we killed him. This is only a tier 2 mission, so it's not like there's gonna be any challenge to it. Apparently we need to get him. I don't think he was supposed to die right away. I think we were supposed to have to fight his, like, spawns.
You know what? I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
Light show that's happening.
I may need to change
Okay.
my overview.
Alright. By
Yeah,
vote...
run by.
Did somebody steal the cargo? Crap.
You might want to repost your overview in the fleet chat, because some people don't have it.
Alright.
Oh Jesus, I'm just out in space. What happened?
Okay, someone took the actual lootable object for the mission.
Have fun finding that.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it. Okay. Let's just not worry about it. So we're not gonna do any more missions for a little while then. Alright. Everyone click on Amdonan and align to. Click on Amdonan in the Warp 2 tab of your overview, and then press A. Or right click on it and say align. Do not jump, just align to it. And I will issue a broadcast in case people are actually paying attention to it.
We're just blowing up everything now, apparently.
I should have enemies in my PvP tab. They aren't showing up.
AI don't show up in a PvP tab if they're set by the game itself.
No, I set this up myself the other day, and it worked the other day. It's just not working
Alright.
right now.
Well, we're 9 minutes away from the scheduled stream time. You guys want to just head to Amar? It's gonna be so cool.
Might as well.
Alright, well, let's hope that people are actually aligned. We'll see how many people did.
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. More than 50%. For sure. More than 50% were aligned. And we didn't give them nearly as much time as the first time. If two people, like, if people have faster warp speed, will they just, like, leave the little sphere that we're in?
Did you see how we all converged to each other?
Yeah.
And this other battleship are the slowest ones, so you all converge down to us.
Ah.
All slowed down for us, pretty much.
It's like a little perfect sphere of wondrous beauty. Alright.
Now the late people are the ones that didn't align.
Yep.
Boy.
And pretty much we're just gonna jump as soon as we get to the gate. There's no reason to sit around waiting. Alright, so we're gonna go to Omar, and we're gonna see if there are bad guys to kill. People who are part of any of the, well, there's only one alliance that's actually hostile right now, right?
Yeah.
It
Marmite's
is
gonna happen halfway through your stream.
1640. So we've got 50 minutes or so until the Marmite Collective war starts. We're already at war with Pirate. How many members are there in Pirate? What do you think the likelihood is we're gonna find some of these guys? 1, 2, 3. Looks like we got like 12 corporations in that alliance. I'd say we're gonna find a few people. And if we don't find people, we'll just head to Ami, Losec, and we'll become the pirate. Just become the, we will become the bad guy. All right.
What a twist.
There's a corporation in Ami that always camps that gate with 20 people. We need to introduce them to us.
All right, because we had some people who were like maybe not part of this little quick mission that we did, we're gonna all head back to the station and kind of like do the swarm thing again, and then we'll move to Amar as a group. So everyone align to the corporate location, the actual. So we're gonna align to our home. I feel like when the fleet commander broadcasts align to, it should automatically align him to it. I mean, isn't it obvious? Which one of you on voice is Scottish? I think it's Raoul. Raoul, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, taking us back to the
Warp drive active.
home station. You don't have to worry about which one's home, I'm taking you there. It's Amdon and Moon 8, Imperial Shipment Storage. Yep, and for anyone who's not sure how to like align or like how do you use a broadcast, like if you go to the fleet tab, again, if you don't have that like as a shortcut on your Neocom, you just click Neocom menu, go to social, go to fleet, and then at the very bottom of this, you are going to see a broadcast. Fredigar Hohenstaufen align to this location. Just right-click on that and say align to. And you should pretty much always be paying attention to this broadcast line because that's where you're supposed to go. That's what the fleet's doing. Alright, so yep, there's a bunch of people in the fleet who are hanging out around the station. It's good. So we'll hang out here for just a couple minutes, get people outside. I see a couple green people. Let's get them invited. And we'll go play. We're gonna go blow up some ships. It's gonna be fun. Doesn't seem like the server's having any issue with us, though, which is good.
I don't even see any dilation happening, so...
People in Twitch chat are commenting on our fleet composition. We've got a bunch of armchair experts here. But it is true, it is a brand new corporation with brand new members, so we put together the best fleet we could with the very small amount of time that we have. Can't turn the mission in, no. Someone stole the quest item. Unless someone wants to station trade me this Giral Tash Morkan. Can't turn the mission in. I'm not really too worried about it anyway. Have you wing commanders tried inviting like Otto Frankie and those other green guys?
Yeah, I'm still on it.
Actually, we've got some Hobgoblin 2s that are just hanging out there. Who left those behind? They leave them behind. Oh, someone probably had them orbiting them while we did our first fleet warp.
Probably. Probably tell anyone to right-click anywhere and
Yeah, all right.
go to the drones menu and reconnect the lost drones.
Yep, just in case those drones were yours, right-click on the center of your capacitor, the HUD in the bottom of the screen, and then just click reconnect to lost drones. And then if those drones were yours, they will reconnect to you and they will come start orbiting you again. And then what you want to do is press Shift-R, which will tell all drones to redock. Because when we warp, they're going to stay in space. You got to put them in your cargo hold before you leave.
I'm going to grab something to drink and be right back.
Okay. We're going to head off to Amar in about 3 or 4 minutes then. Yeah, I don't have no idea how to win a war. We got war declared on us, so we've roused the militia. And we're going to give them a fight. Enough pikemen can put down any number of heavy cav. If you give them enough spears. Yeah, if you guys are in Twitch chat, go grab a drink, go grab a snack, whatever you want. We're going to take just a couple minutes. The thing you got to recognize about Eve is that nothing happens fast. Like, skill training takes time. Getting equipment from one location to another takes time. It's not easy to just get stuff done quickly.
Putting all those skill books in those ships takes time too.
We took like, what, 2 hours to set up all the ships for everyone?
Yeah, that was a good amount of time.
Yep. There are a couple people who are still asking for ships. Could one of the quartermasters, the wing commanders, dock at the station and just do that for
I'll dock real quick.
Thanks.
I'm already docked. I had to pick up small energy third skill.
You didn't have the skill? Really?
No, I'm Kaldari, and I just went through skills in my ship, but it didn't have a turret, so I never noticed.
Alright, well when we go, we're going to be going through Korzor. Let's get people starting to align. Again, don't jump. So in theory, there's apparently been a number of kills in Amar. So we suspect that people are gate camping us in Amar. And a gate camp is where they're just like hanging out right outside the gate waiting to kill you. So we're going to warp in, 200 ships, and we're going to kill them. It's going to be great. So if you guys are hanging out, we're not jumping just yet. There's your broadcast alert again. Have your fleet thing open, Neocom menu. What I'd recommend you do, you open up the Neocom thing, go to social, go to the fleet thing, click on it and drag it and put it down in the Neocom, like as a shortcut. And that way you can just click on it, open it up when you need it, and you'll see a broadcast down there. So broadcast, align to, and you'll see that alert just popped up. Right click on it, say align to. We're just gonna hang out like this for a few minutes, giving people a chance to align and giving people a chance to join up if they've gotten lost.
Now, someone's asking no TeamSpeak for us.
Not today. Not during the live stream.
I could just link my server and they could join it on a spite. Yes.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, like, depending on how things go, depending on the actual percentage of people who stay active in the corp after the stream, I might buy a TeamSpeak channel, like a server that we can use that'll hold more than 40 people. Because, like, I think this channel we're in right now has like 32 people cap.
Yeah, it does.
So that's part of the reason why we're not making it publicly available for today. Alright, was the wing commander who went to get a drink back?
No, that was me. I'm currently docked. I'm wondering if people are needing ships. Real quick. Take off some of the load from Hurl, I think it was. Probably grab them.
My ship request's dried up, so hopefully it's not too bad now.
Someone is spamming alerts. Sending it to everyone. Fleet of 209 members, one guy is saying, "Hey, I found someone." No, don't do that. Just let it stay on the Align 2 broadcast so people know where we're going. Look at that big line of people. So what that's doing is depending on the movement speed of each ship, that's why we're spreading out in a line. The faster ships are getting further away, and the slower ships are just kind of putzing along. But what's important about warp is that in order to initiate a warp, you have to be at 75% of your maximum speed. And so what Aligning 2 does is it turns you toward the target and initiates a maximum movement speed toward the target. And then that way, when you initiate a warp, you're already at 75% plus, so you just instantly go to warp. So it doesn't matter if you're moving at 100 meters a second or 1800 meters a second, no difference. But it's kind of cool how we all spread out like this. You can tell these guys are aligned. We've got one guy with his afterburner on. Valcor. He's 500 km away. He's gonna fly there.
I could align and then turn my micro warp on.
You should go catch it, man.
Should align us to the station that's only 1,000 kilometers out and see who gets there first.
You have a little race.
Yeah. 1.631.
Yeah, there it is. It's over there.
I move at 3,700 meters per second, so I think I might win.
Yeah, you could actually fly from any solar system to any other solar system on automatic flight. You don't have to warp. You can just fly there. It'd take a long time, but you could do it. Alright, and that's something we can do for a couple minutes while people are waiting. I see a couple more people that need to join the fleet, by the way. Alright, so people are wondering about the fittings. So we've got 2 fits that we're using today. Roughly 50-50 mix. We've got executioners. Let's go look at ISIS real quick. Sorry to the guys who are in TeamSpeak with me, but I gotta address Twitch for a bit. So we're gonna go to ISIS. ISIS is not the terrorist organization, it's the way to look at ships. So we're looking at the Amar class frigates. And you can see, like, when you look up in the overview up here, you can see like this little symbol. It tells you what size ship they're in. So this little symbol here means frigate. It's a little triangle. If you go one size up, triangle with a line below it, that's a destroyer. The cruiser looks like that. Then we got battle cruisers. And then we've got battleships. And we've got dreadnoughts, carriers, and titans. There's also, incidentally, transport ships. There are industrials. There are shuttles and all that stuff. And then there's also the actual capsule. But because we're mostly playing with people who are brand new, we've really only used 2 ships today, which is the Amar frigate class. We're using the right here. It's called an executioner. And we are also using a Punisher. And so the 2 fits that we chose, I'm flying one of the Punishers. We just got basic lasers, nothing fancy. These skills are very, very basic. It takes like an hour to learn the skills to pilot the ship. It's still quite effective. It's not going to be, it's not Tech 2. It's not going to kill everything. Like, if you know how to play Eve, you're going to think the ship's crappy. But if you're brand new, it's awesome. It's got an afterburner to let you go faster. It's got a damage control, so you take less damage. It's got 2 things of coiled circuit thermal radiators. These are heat sinks, which allow us to shoot faster and do more damage. You got a damage modifier and a rate of fire bonus. Having 2 of them, there is a stacking penalty. You lose about 16% efficiency on the second item of the same type, but it's still quite good to have 2. We've also got a tracking enhancer, which gives us an optimal range bonus, and it makes our turrets able to track faster. And then the other fit that we have, I can't show it because I'm not in the same ship. It's not going to look the same, but I can show you we've got this thing we call the Piranha. And this is our tackle. A tackle is a class of ship that you use to like slow other people down or stop them from warping away. It's like, they swoop in, they're fast, and they tackle people, So the Piranha's got the same type setup. It's got 3 lasers, it's got an afterburner, but it also has a Langur drive disruptor, which is the stasis web. This is what slows people down. It slows them down by 52.5%, and this can stack. So if 5 of you who are piloting the executioners all tackle the same guy, he's not going anywhere. He'll get slowed down to like 20 meters a second. We also have a tracking disruptor, without scripts. We're not using any scripts. A script will give you double the bonus for fall off or double the bonus for optimal range. Or, sorry, double the bonus for tracking, double the bonus for optimal range. We just got them unscripted so they do both at half value. What this does is it makes it so that the enemy ship can't shoot very far and that their turrets are slow. Same thing, if 5 ships all use their tracking disruptor on the target, they won't be able to shoot far at all, and their turrets will basically be non-functional. And then other than that, it's got nanofiber internal structure so that it's got more agility. It's just faster. Faster ship, very fast ship. Because this ship's speed tanks, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as the Punisher. The Punisher has, more DPS, and it can shoot from farther away, while the tackle is faster and prevents the enemy from actually hurting us. So, pretty good? We're good? Let's go. Let's go to Mar, right? Look at this line of ships. It's beautiful. No, don't go! Somebody's like, okay, and they just warped away. Some of the people in Twitch chat are saying that we don't have warp disruption. That's true. We don't have warp disruption on the new player ships, but we have plenty of players who are in the Corp over the last few days who do have those on their ships, and they'll be using those. You don't need to have every single ship doing warp disruption. As soon as a ship has no capacity for warp, there's no benefit to stacking more warp disruption on it, so there's no point in fitting every single ship with a warp disruptor. Yep. So the fleet is up to 218 members. Alright. Last call. Everyone ready?
Hey, 1 second. I'm adding a person on a ship right now.
Alright.
I'm ready.
If we can get the wing commanders to hop out. Managed to get like 1,000 kilometers away. We've been waiting for a while. For the Horde! Yeah, it reminds me so much like Battlestar Galactica. Begin jump prep! Spool the hyperdrive! By the way, this is definitely the largest EVE stream I think I've seen in quite a while. We're up to 2,100 people watching us play spaceships. Spreadsheets in space. Wing commanders, you guys out? You're out? You ready?
What there?
I'm waiting on you! I can't wait to see. This is going to be such a beautiful warp, because like pretty much everyone is aligned. One more final call to align to Corazor. If you're not aligned, click on Corazor Prime, press the A key, or right click on it and say align to. Or look at your fleet thing, and at the bottom, it's going to say...
We are currently targeting someone.
Right click on that and say align to.
You can also right click in open space, go to Stargates, Corazor Prime, align to. That is also a thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the sub-menus though. Oh, somebody just jumped away. Actually, I think what they're doing... They're so far away at the front, I think they're warping to the front member. Alright, fleet warping. Let's go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! So cool. Here we go! Look at them all move! Oh, it's so beautiful! Everyone went at once! And look at us condensed down into a little ball. Oh, that's a nice, beautiful battleship there. I love it. It's so cool. All right, we're done playing EVE 4. No more CK2. EVE Online only. A couple late arrivals, people who did not align to. All right, this is it. We got one more jump, and then one more jump gate, and then we are going to be where we expect the gate camp. Alright, so net, obviously take the gate. if you guys have arrived there. No enemies spotted. It is just Korozor, so I wouldn't expect it. Alright, everyone align to Amar. It's not a gay camp, it's a gate camp. Come on, guys. Get your mind out of the gutter. Can you imagine? I just have...
DC Master says there's no camp. I think they've already known, but they can just go in the system and fight them probably still.
Yeah. Does anyone have any combat scanners? Can we find enemies in a system? Somebody track them down for us? Or do we need
Probably
to just...
docked up.
You think they're hiding from us?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be hiding.
Damn it! Can you
I'd
imagine?
hide if 220 people just came in the system.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna warp to Amar anyway. Warping in 5, 4, 3. See how quickly people align. Are they getting better?
Warp drive active.
Oh, shoot. There's quite a few people we just left behind. Still, I'd say 70%, maybe 60% of people did it. You gotta have good fleet discipline there.
It's just natural selection at this point.
Yeah, with this many, we're like a school of fish. Survival, safety in numbers.
This is a school of fish that's hunting for sharks, though.
Yeah. They'll probably try to pick off straggles, they're saying.
The piranha is mightier than the shark.
Alright. Before you take this jump, make sure you switch to the Kill These tab if you're using my overview settings. That way you'll be able to see bad guys if they're nearby. So, go ahead and take the gate, take the Amar jump, and switch to the Kill These tab. You'll be cloaked as soon as you jump through for just a few seconds. How long does the cloak last?
About a minute.
It's about a minute.
Okay.
It's a good amount of time if you don't do anything, but as long as you don't, if you move
Oh.
or lock onto people or do anything.
We got a Cinnaball. Get him! Well, wait like 20 seconds. Warp stasis him! No, he just jumped away. Son of a bitch.
Which direction did he warp? He went over to either the Al-Shab Gate or the Imperial Family Academy.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah, a Shab,
The
probably.
academy to dock.
You think he's just gonna dock up? What a pansy!
Probably went to dock. We went to dock.
Alright. So do we want to try to, like, find people in Amar? Or do we want to just go to Losec, where we know it'll blow up anyone we find?
I feel like we
clear
should
out
taunt
this
them in
place.
local.
Taunt them? There's 860 people in local. So do we want to go hang out
What's the worst
outside?
that could happen?
1/4 of them was us, though.
Do we want to hang out outside of the Emperor Family Academy?
Oh, well, people are warping away. Why are people warping away?
They shouldn't be.
Let's have some purples go.
There's just so many of us that it's hard to say. Alright,
Yeah, there's a couple people warping to Emperor. We should probably warp to the station.
okay. Real quick, just do
I'm
a...
checking
roll on.
local. I don't see a lot of people that we have kill rights on here in local.
Pansies. If they're in the station, will they show up in local? They should, right?
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, they should do.
The... we got 10 plus people
Okay.
local that we have kill rights on.
Alright, align to
Yeah, I mean,
Amar.
There are people here, but
Are we all docked up now?
Emperor Family Academy. Let's just go. We're gonna go hang out outside the station. See if any of these war decking mercenary bastards want to kill us. Oh, look at that. See, I didn't remember to align. It should auto-align me. Stupid game. Actually, I probably shouldn't align, because that way you guys go first. Haha! I'll be safer.
you're the one with the $1 billion ISK. Billion ISK bounty. There we
Well,
go. There's no dollars.
If there's 200 people that just pop up, it'd be pretty hard to pick me out of the crowd.
Well, if they've got an overview themselves, they can just sort by name.
Don't. People aren't that smart. No. I don't want them to find me.
Most PvP overviews are shorted by ship size. And that's pretty much it.
This seems smart.
I've got some
Oh,
enemies.
we've got
We have
people.
targets.
Alright, get him! Come up! Get him! Scram him! Don't let him go! Turn on your damage control, don't forget! Orbit within, like, your proper range. Oh shit, we should have told people how far they should be for orbiting. Get him!
6,000 or 5,000.
Oh, this is beautiful.
What's a Proteus? Yes! Look at all the lasers! It's so good! What is a Proteus? That is a battle... No, it's a cruiser, right? I don't remember these signs. I need to set it up so that neutrals are not part of the PvP overview. Scram them!
Reds, pretty much.
Scram them, we need warp scramblers. What is a Legion? That's just a destroyer. Did we get him, boss? Are we getting him?
Oh, there's more coming in.
Yes!
It might be worth using tags to prioritize targets.
Okay. Or Loki. Call out targets. I don't know. You guys can do it too, right? It's not just me. Okay, a wing commander. If you guys are wing commanders, hold down the 1 key or the 2 key or the 3 key and then click on a target in the overview that'll tag them. Oh, apparently multiple people can have the 1 tag. Interesting. Kill all the things. Kill the ones.
Wing commanders, use your wing number to tag targets.
That's a good idea. God, there's so much purple. I see people undocking. We've got some big ships coming out of the hull, out of the station. We need to update the overview settings so that we don't have all these neutral ships.
You somehow got stuck inside the station. That's interesting.
Okay. Don't show people that... We want to just show people that are... Filter out neutral. There we go. So there's only about 8 targets. And they are all in cruisers. No, not cruisers. Yes, cruisers. I'm tagging. Let's focus fire tag 1 if you can. Let's try to take them out one by one. We didn't teach anyone how to actually access tags. We need to fix this later. Assuming we win this fight, or we all die. There's so much. Alright, you guys, everyone that's in here, I know you guys are kind of have a delay here, but you need to orbit closer. We've got some really big ships that just showed up. We've got a Megathron Navy issue. We need to get him warp scrammed, like the target tracking. The thing that prevents him from actually hitting us. Orbit within 5,000 meters. Otherwise, we're not going to kill him. Tag number 1 is at like 30% armor. We need to focus fire him down. Actually get a kill in. So executioners, people who are in what we call the Piranha, make sure you're targeting the
No, they're healing it. They're healing it. We should take out the sport.
Yeah, kill all their escorts.
Which one's the
Don't worry
escort?
about the big ones. Proteuses. I think.
Are they webbing up?
I'm actually not shooting
Can't
anything.
even tell what's going on.
There's so much going on. Alright, so focus what, on Felix then?
I think
He's
Felix.
getting armored out.
Ah, shit, I'm down.
We're supposed to win! This is wrong! There's so many of us! Kill them! This
They have
is...
a mobile depot up.
What is a mobile depot?
That's what I'm wondering.
God, this is so crazy! There's so many of us. I had never imagined that it would be this insane.
I'm gonna head back to base and start flying out anyone who comes in.
Alright. I need wing commander, like, what's your thoughts? Are we winning or are we losing right now?
Our fire spread too thin. We need to focus targets better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
Everyone
Who's
is
the name?
back. Regis.
Here's a name.
Regis. Yeah, Regis is at really low HP. I'm gonna tag him number 1. Priority target number 1. On the overview, in the kill these tabs, sort by tag. You should be able to find tag number 1. Right click on him. Click orbit at 5,000 meters. Make sure you target him. Control click on him. Get him targeted. Turn on your weapons. Kill Regis. Tag 1. He's getting healed. Damn it! Stop stream sniping, you fuckers! They're probably
Oh,
not.
he was already low on health, that's probably why. Who's their Logi, if you can notice it?
The Logi? What's that?
Yeah, logistics.
Healer.
I don't know. How do you tell who's a healer? You said it was the Proteus.
They're the support.
Well, shouldn't they run out of cap eventually if they're trying to heal through all this DPS?
They might have cap chain.
Yeah, they might be spider webbing.
Is the server slowing down? It feels like we're not doing much.
I
Alright.
think they're just very spongy.
Oh, I can't.
Now keep in mind, okay, anyone who's watching this on Twitch, remember we're using brand new pilots with really crappy ships. If we had more skills, we would all be piloting better ships. I'm being targeted. Shit. Doc!
You can't duck when you're fighting.
Yeah.
You have to bug out.
Hold on. I'm not getting hit anymore, so maybe I'm okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're just as confused as we are.
Okay, but I want to see some of them die.
There's some.
We should hit their T3 cruisers probably, or their Tech 3s.
You gotta
Those are
tag it.
about
You gotta
600 mils.
tag them and say the tag, because I don't know what that means.
Okay. Let's see. Let's hit letter number A. He's a Loki. He's the only Loki in the field.
Okay. Everyone kill the Loki! Or not everyone, I mean, keep your, okay, when I say target the Loki, I don't mean like break your turret disruption or something. Keep turret disrupting over the whole fleet, but focus your weapons on the Loki. Oh, yeah, he just suddenly lost all of his shields.
But yeah, I was taking down all of his shields already.
Ah, I'm down.
Apparently 200 frigates does not do that well against coordinated healing groups. Also, we're using primarily lasers, which have a hard time doing damage to armor. Armor, like, if you look at our own ships have pretty damn good EM and heat resistance. When you get down to the armor, they take like half damage there. But hey, the Loki's getting low. He's down to 20% armor, 16%. We're almost down to hull. How are our big ships doing? I know some people brought battle cruisers and stuff. You guys are okay?
Yep, my battleship is smashing that Loki right now.
Yeah, I'm totally doing all the work though.
He's at hull. He's at hull.
You know I'm doing all the work.
Oh yeah.
You know it. Take him down. Yes.
Yes.
We got one. Next.
Okay, let's go for the.
Can we kill his pod? Kill his freaking capsule, fucker. There it is. There's the capsule.
Be going for the Legion now. Having take A.
No, A is Samuel Capsule. Kill the capsule. Fuck him up. Punish him. Oh, damn, he's already 166 km away. He's gone.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be almost impossible to hit those things unless you have an interceptor.
Damn it.
It's the Legion now.
Okay. He took some armor damage. Oh, there goes the shields. Okay, guys. Again, focus. On your tag, sort your kill these overview. Find the A under the tag column. Target the A with your weapons. But if you have other targets selected, go ahead and keep your tracking disruption or your webbing. You don't have to focus everything on A. Just your weapons. Because if everyone takes their tracking disruption off of their current targets and all focuses it on one guy, we lose the element of... Ah, shit, I'm gonna die. No, I don't want to die! No! Don't kill me! Son of a bitch! Ship is out of control. No! I'm dead.
We'll head back to the station and get another ship to join. Yes.
Warp!
Is the time dilation? Yeah, okay, we're at 42% time dilation.
How do you see that?
Top left.
Top left, next to the system you're in. There'll be the small little circle.
Okay. So
we're
game speed is
45%.
slowed down by 45%, or what?
Yes, I believe so.
Damn it! It killed me. And I went to the wrong place because I panicked. I need to go back to Corzo Prime. Alright, well good luck guys! I'll be back soon! Yes, we killed one fleet! At least they didn't kill me. They did not capsule me.
We're just gonna go for their Tech 3s because those are 600 mil a pop. We just killed that Loki.
Yeah, so you
We
guys...
just killed way more than they're killing us.
People who know what you're talking about, what does that mean? What is a Loki worth relative to like our frigates?
It's probably 600 mil, and we've only spent, I think, 130.
So a Loki is a what class? If I look at it in ISIS,
It's a Tech 3 cruiser.
let's go find it. What faction? Can I search in the thing?
Minmatar?
Minmatar,
Sounds like
I
a
think?
Minmatar name.
Minmatar Republic, and we're looking for the Tech 3 cruiser. You said?
Yep.
Oh gosh, look at that! Damn, it's at the top of the list. That must means it's good. According to this thing,
Expensive.
a Loki is 151 million.
Yeah, but there's modules you have to fit to it, which are
That's
expensive.
yeah, that's
And you
just
can't
the
take
ship,
them off.
and we fucked it up.
Just so the stream knows, I'm going to be handing out ships at the home base for a while.
That
same here.
that Legion, other than I don't know where the hell he just went, but he's getting armor repped hardcore.
Okay, so I think that we should just if you die, you should hopefully spawn either in semi, where you created your character if you didn't relocate your home station, which we probably should have told people to do, or if you respawn in the base, ask a quartermaster for a new ship, and then we're gonna just head back to Amar.
Oh, they hate me now. They're finally targeting me.
Are you gonna be able to get out, or are you gonna lose the battleship? Don't lose the
Oh
battleship.
yeah. Oh no, I'll live. I have a 5-minute tank.
They did try to warp scram me, so just be careful. They might actually...
I'm gonna dock in the station.
You can't.
If he stops shooting at someone and just leaves his tank on, he'll be fine.
How long do you have to stop shooting to be able to dock?
15, I think. But with another capsular, ship will remain in space until log off time. Mine says 15 minutes. If they stop aggroing on him
Oh,
and decide...
okay, never mind. They turned everyone on me.
1 minute.
I'm gonna die.
Alright, I think
They're on my ship.
Crap. I think I might need to
I'll bring in a Naga next.
You're willing to lose ships? I don't think it's worth it. I was planning on getting into a ship, coming back to the
I
whole...
have 8 million, dude.
I was gonna come
Mine
over to there.
carrying.
I was gonna come over there, and then I was gonna fleet warp everyone out. Just like regroup. Look at all the pods. Are there that many of us? Shit. So okay, feedback. How are our ships faring? Are we doing? I mean, granted, we could have used some more diversity and damage.
We really need to get rid of their logistics. 'Cause
That's a
they're just
lot of capsules.
They're just gonna keep armor repping each other.
See, if I knew more about like which ships usually repair other people, I don't know who the healer is, you know? If we're playing World of Warcraft, I could tell you who the healer is every time. But
we need to identify someone that can point that stuff out right away.
we gotta be...
There's still 3 Proteuses that I'm seeing in space. There's a Loki, a Legion, a Megathron Navy issue, 3 Proteuses.
We need to do more work with
2
tagging.
Nestors, 5 Proteuses, 6 Proteuses, 5 Nestors. So 6 Proteus, 5 Nestors, and everything else.
Docking permission.
There's also some yellow people. I don't know what those
Yeah, let's
are.
probably call everyone back to the station or something, and then regroup.
Let's call a general retreat. I'm gonna fly back out there and then force a fleet warp. But if you are in... I hesitate to do this, because if half the fleet leaves, the other half's probably gonna die. It might be better for you guys to just wait for me to come do a simultaneous warp out. What am I looking for? Looking for the hangar. Need a ship. Do I want to take another pummeler, or do I want to try a piranha? Are we all out of piranhas?
There's still piranhas with skill books, but none without.
Damn.
I've got some with skill books that I can go hand out real quick.
The logical is Nestor, they're saying. In Twitch chat.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them come in, so we'll have to beat on those.
Oh crap, why are these modules all offline? Why do they start off offline?
Why am I not jumping? What's wrong with me?
You might still have your combat timer still.
Oh, you can't even jump? I thought it was just dock.
You can't access or dock anything, really.
Unable to dock or use stargates. Wow.
I'm sorry, I know you're probably asking for a ship, whoever just opened trade with me, but I've got to get back and warp out the fleet. Actually, wing commanders. How many wing commanders do we have active there? You guys can initiate wing warps.
I'm back at station, I can't.
If you want to, you can give FC to one wing command and then...
I'm only a jump away.
You don't have to be actively there to warp them. You can be inside the system.
Okay. So I can force... Well, I have to fleet warp... I can't warp the fleet to me, can I?
No, but you can warp them to any other structure outside of that area.
Even if the structure's right next to me? Or do I have to be far enough away that I can warp to it too?
Far enough away.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get to Amar then, and we're just gonna warp to some other station. Or maybe some other warp gate. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna get to Amar, I'm gonna warp to a different gate, and then I'm gonna warp back to the Corazor gate. I'll fleet warp to the Corazor gate.
You could warp them to a moon or something. There'd be less targets there. Whereas a gate might have camps and all that.
Yeah, warp to the sun or something.
I don't have the sun on my overview. Why would I care where the sun is?
To warp to it.
Shouldn't that kill me?
I've warped to a few suns and not died, so...
People are saying in Twitch chat that Arumba Snow knows nothing. Hey, whatever. We had 400 ships worth like 400 grand apiece. Let's just figure out what that's worth. 400 times 400,000. We spent 160 million, and we already killed a Loki worth like 300 million. That's a win. In my book, at least. Alright, so... Oh crap, I actually took the jump. I didn't mean to do that.
Warp drive active.
Handing out ships.
Nightbot, someone has... Thank you, Rhinoceros Maximus. Rule number 1, Roomba is winning. Rule number 2, if he isn't, he is. Yes, I know you can turn stuff on when you're not in a station, but you have to have 95% capacitor to do that. So it takes a long time to turn on all your modules. Alright, I am fleet warping to Corzor now. Hopefully the battle is not
In the
lost.
next 3 minutes, the Marmite War will happen as well.
You guys should all be being forced out, right? Anyone that's still there? Do we have any wing commanders that are still around Amar? I'm just hoping
There
to...
might be a couple people that were warp scrambled, so...
Well, it's been nice knowing you. You'll play your last song and go down with the ship. When you arrive at this gate, they should be warping in from pretty much just one direction. Here comes some. Take the gate. And
You wanna know a good way to get trade invites? Tell them how to actually do that.
what, right-click on my name and click trade? Alright.
Yes.
Alright, get out of here! We're going back to home base! I think that was probably our most coordinated effort, and from here on out it's going to be more disorganized, because we don't have everyone all together. We have to refit people with ships. Like, we got a lot of logistics to do now. But we killed a Loki! That seems pretty good.
I accepted. Stop lagging. Alright, fine. Whatever. That trade window's just derping.
I don't think we lost the ISK war. I don't know why people think that we are. Why is there a yellow guy here? He's a suspect?
Yellow means we can actually fire at him because he's a criminal.
Yeah, his security status is too low for the system he's in.
Well, he's an executioner. Kill him. Well,
The chaos on the local chat in the Mar. Oh, I didn't even look at local.
It's not letting me trade any more ships.
alright, we're heading back to Amdonan. Anyone that's near me, you're coming with me.
I think I've lagged out of the game.
Alright, if people are getting picked off by going to Ami, then those kills don't count as far as like whether we're winning or losing the war. Like, the only engagement we've had is this one. So I still say we're coming out ahead in the ISK war. We killed a Loki, we've got cheap ships. Yes, did you lose your battlecruiser?
Me and my battleship? Yeah.
Battleship?
They focused me down after a while.
How much,
That was the biggest DPS on the Loki.
how much do you think that ship was worth?
202 mil.
Okay, so it's still worth less than the Loki.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
It's unfortunate, but, you know.
I'm used to using that one. That was a solo PvP battleship, so fine.
We lost a Kane Navy issue? Well, who did that? I didn't tell anyone to bring a Kane. I wanted everyone to take cheap ships. If you brought a ship that you weren't supposed to bring and you lost it, I don't take responsibility for that. While it's
to
a,
log back in.
okay.
Socket error.
I mean, more
I think I got too many trade requests.
more firepower is good, but I don't know. I just kind of prefer to build up from the bottom. You know, like, let's get people flying frigates, then we'll do destroyers, then we'll do cruisers. Like, I want to
That'll be a
train.
good idea.
I want to train people on how to play the game. I want to work as a team and grow and do that. I don't just want people to like, oh yeah, I've got like the best ship in the game and I just brought it in and got this huge frigate swarm and I lost my best ship. Well, yeah, because you brought in the best ship in the game and you weren't really supposed to do that yet. No one knows what the hell they're doing, especially me. So, all right, people are opening trade with me. I mean, I can do it, but that's the purpose. That's the responsibility of the quartermasters. So
Just
Refer
revert
back
to
to
me.
I don't even remember. Like, see, I haven't had to do this yet. I'll do it once. I should know how to do it. See, I normally have my inventory open on the other screen. That's why I'm getting confused.
It says the server status is unknown for me.
Huh? Why is it so dumb that you can't
Oh,
trade
there we go.
trade something out of a corporate hangar directly into trade? That's really dumb.
You should be able to do it if you're the core owner or something.
Or if you have take access.
Yeah. Take access should definitely be allowed to do it. I don't know, maybe it's just a fail-safe system for the game so people don't, like, send CCP, like, rage mail about, oh, I lost so much million ISK because your stupid game let me do something that you shouldn't let me do.
I thought that Eve was supposed to be, like, hardcore, and if you undock with something you can't afford to lose, that was your own fault, type thing. Like, where's the... Alright, I'm going to save my overview and then relink it, because I adjusted it while we were in that combat. So, corp-wide, here is new overview settings.
Ow! That was my elbow.
Travis Colbert is really wanting to be a naysayer. He's our accountant. Apparently we've lost 1.1 billion ISK. Oh well.
How did we lose 1.9 million? Yeah. How the hell did we lose that much money?
Because before we started doing this fleet nonsense, there have been people that were getting ganked in Amar.
Yeah, and battleships and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even make sense, because the war started like 3 hours ago. They shouldn't have been going to Amar as soon as the war actually
Before
happened.
we even engaged them in our big fleet, we were like 500 million behind or something.
Well, we've got like 10 or so billion just in my own personal assets, so I don't care. We'll spend it all. We're going to win, somehow. We're out of executioners. Well, they went, but we ran out of those pretty quick. Okay, well, what do we do now? I mean, we don't want to go back into that, do we? Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, they're probably prepped with Logi now. That would be a bad idea.
Storm Army.
Yeah, we want to just go to Ami and see what happens over there. Let's see if they follow us. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they're not watching the stream and they're not going to go do that.
I've given you ships. Stop. I know I've given you ships.
He just wants extras. He might be a spy. He's trying to take all of our ships.
Well, his name is Arumba's Meat Shield Worthless.
Yeah, he's trying to steal ships. He's clearly a griefer. Just kick him from the clan. Kick him from the corp. Unless he's just being sarcastic. I don't know. It's hard to tell. We did not buy scripts for the Piranha, no. He's saying in corp chat you didn't hit accept.
Alright, fine. Here, hold on.
Are you guys still giving me a hard time about supporting rebels against Quill? Come on. That was the right call. I got so much extra power projection for that. Go ahead.
I thought you were supporting rebels against Mathis.
Who isn't he supporting rebels again?
I support against all of them. Because you get power projection. You just turn money into monarch points. It's a good way to do it. Rhinoceros says, and besides, remember the rules. Aruma's winning, even if he isn't, he is. So there. Argument 1. Okay, so we could do a vote. There is a voting system in the game, right? I wonder if it actually... how do you even do that? Politics. Open votes. Propose vote.
We're going to be short of executioners this time round.
Yeah, I'm having to hand out punishers.
I don't know if this is the right way to do this, but I'm going to try making a vote. The description cannot be empty. Stupid game. Don't tell me what to do. Alright. Can I link the general vote? How do you go here? Can I see the answer? No, this is not really going to work. It's not instantaneous. Like, it's actually going to be up for a day. Yeah, it's completely useless. Delete! Alright, we'd have to use, like, straw poll or something. Well, let's use, yeah, let's use Twitch chat. We'll let Twitch chat decide what all of our random NPC minions do.
And then it turns out Twitch chat is full of spies.
Yeah, well. It's to be expected, right?
You know where Marmite is located?
Mm-mm.
Pick on them.
I can go check real quick, maybe.
Yeah, where
I
they're...
think people mentioned that they patrol the hubs.
We might have run into them. I don't even know which coalition we found or which alliance.
That was Pirate.
It was them? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, the other one, I don't think we were actually at war with them until just recently.
Yeah, there's no kills in the war report, so I don't know where they're hunting right now. But I do remember someone saying that Marmite likes to patrol the space between the hubs. So I guess that's like trade hubs between like Amar and Corzor and Gito, probably.
Yeah, let's just go to Jita.
Well, according to Twitch, 65% of people want us to go kill some noobs in Ami. That's our low sec jump. That's only one jump away from our corp capital. Like our corp... what's the right term for it? It's the corp headquarters.
HQ.
Yeah. We chose this HQ intentionally so that we would be right next to low sec. So if we wanted to go into low sec, we could. Alright, well that's what we're going to do then. I assume that if you're out of the station, you are ready to go, so we're going to align to Ami. This war will continue. It's not a single day thing. Like, we're at war for at least a week. Check your broadcasts.
Actually, the Marmite Collective only has like wars for 1 to 2 days. It seems like. I like
Wow.
that, but
I thought that you had to pay on a weekly basis. Why would they only do it for a couple days?
they don't have to pay that weekly basis.
But they still have to pay the initial price, and then they get a full week of combat.
Yeah.
So shouldn't they keep it for at least 1 week?
I don't know.
Well,
Most of
they
the
probably-
wars I looked at.
They probably kill enough to make enough money off of declaring for a week and then canceling early. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably a more logical idea.
They
Alright.
declare on someone, kill enough of their stuff to make like double the price of what they declared the war for, and then stop the war. Whenever that may happen to be.
Still, you have a 24-hour window. Once the war deck goes out, it's not like you can just declare war and then jump a big transport or something. You gotta wait. So if they lost ships in the war, they're just dumb. Kind of like the people who went and suicided their ships this morning before the fleet was ready. Those ships don't count. Remove them from the ledger. Alright,
Those drones are still out in space.
someone should just scoop them. Alright, well, let's
No, I can't scoop them. I don't have a drone bay.
we'll give it another minute or so,
You
and
can
then we're
scoop the
gonna
cargo hold, actually.
head to Ami.
Can?
Yeah, you don't have to send them in your bay. You
Oh,
can.
scoop the car. Okay. I'm picking them up. I'll drop them off later. Unless I die.
Alright, so we're at, let's check how many corp members we're up to, in case anyone still wants to join. You may miss out on the festivities today, but you can still come join if you want to try it out. 30-day free trial. Someone's been slacking on the corp invitation thing. I'm looking at you. Just kidding.
Man, I accepted like 100 people during the night, man.
I know, I'm just messing with you. We got
I was manning that accept button.
367 people. We got room for 33 more people right now. And just in case, I don't know if it's going to get any much bigger than this, but I will start working on corp management level 4. And then after that, 9 days, 5 hours to get Megacorp Management level 5. I don't know if we're going to need that, but I'll throw it in the queue. We'll see.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay. I think we're ready to go to Ami, yeah? Let's go.
I'm all aligned.
Let's see how we're doing. Let's go.
Drive active.
We have some people aligned. Oh, never mind. They were dropped down a little bit.
Arumba just forge a claim on their provinces, and then the cost of war will be less. I love bringing in EU4 and CK2 logic into these things. It's quite fun.
There's quite a bit of crossover, really. I mean, if each different sector or whatever of space, like Amdonin, that's like a province.
Mm-hmm.
Gembin, that's like a nation. Korzor, that's like an empire.
So who's piloting the big ship? Is that Trico Roller? What does he got? He's got a Drake. How big would you say a Drake is? Like, what does that mean?
Battle cruiser.
Okay, battle cruiser is different than a battleship, right?
They're smaller, but they can still fit large modules. I know. Wait. I think the Drake is a cruiser.
There's a
No,
gate camp on the other side of Ami.
There's people on the... okay, we got weapons hot?
No.
You say no?
Target.
6 of them.
Target the Arguers. They're the Logi.
These guys are not in the they're not in the overview.
Scroll down.
No, they're not in my kill these overview. Why not?
Oh, they're leaving.
They're locked.
Get them! How's that for a gate camp? Not working out so well for you, is it? Did we get anyone?
Did they all get away?
Oh, we killed one, I think. Oh wait, no, I didn't get a kill mail. Never mind.
Someone jumped in 300 kilometers out.
Alright, I need to figure out why the kill these overview did not have them listed. I think it's because I have it tied to standing or something. And I think I need to set all of those alliance members as low standing.
Incoming.
We'll
They've got
add,
300 kilometers away.
Hey, we should warp everyone out away from the jump gate, because I think the jump gate's shooting us.
why would the jump gate shoot us?
We're low sec and we fired first, I think.
Okay. Why would the gate fire them?
So,
Alright, we're gonna go to...
it's defending anyone.
We're just gonna jump to Ami. Just fleet warping right now.
Warp drive active.
Well, hopefully that update to the fleet opinion of those alliances will fix the kill these tab. I'll mess with it more later. The overview settings are kind of weird. I think the problem was that I didn't have them on terrible standing. Always show pilot has terrible standing.
Terrible standing is something that you have to set yourself. You're probably going to want to look for...
Oh, you know what it is? Is that I had it in Amar. It worked because we had them if they're at war with us. But I just need to have it set so that, like, anyone.
If they have kill rights or can shoot you.
Yeah, we'll mess with it soon. So we're safe here, right? For now.
Could be. Someone's gonna shoot a fleet.
So.
We're getting thanks from the randoms and locals for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they can warp in now. Or rather, they can warp out if they had to come through for some reason.
No more gate camps, please. We don't like them. That's fucking awesome.
When we're in low sec, let's make sure we don't try to shoot first unless we know they're like gate camping like that. is the stations and the gates will fire on whoever shoots first.
Okay, what about in low sec or null sec? What's the difference there?
Nullsec, they don't give a shit. They don't care. The gates don't have guns, and the stations don't have guns. So essentially, it's a free-for-all all the time.
All right, I don't think these overviews are. I gotta figure this out. I need to be able to see ships that are just not part of our thing. Can someone in Wing Command, like one of you guys that's in voice chat with me right now, can you save your own overview settings in case you want to go back to them, but then load mine up, look at the kill these tab, and fix it for me, then just share it back, because I don't know what I'm supposed to change it to. And I can't really focus right now. There's too much going on. I do not want...
I'm terrible with the overview, so I'll leave that to someone else.
We want to filter out if they're in our fleet. You know what? Maybe I should just change it. Filter out if they're in our fleet. Let them be on if they're in our corporation. I might be able to figure it out. You know what it is? If they have no standing, I've got them set to filter out. We'll put them on default. Okay, that works. Never mind, I got it. I think. There's my updated one. Sorry, I did it wrong earlier. Okay, so, well, we broke a gate camp. Now what? Just keep warping around low sec? Set a path? And...
Hey, some dude just warped in right next to us.
Where?
Praxis. He's in a confessor.
Yeah, but he's neutral. We are in low sec, though, so you're saying...
he just warped out. Who's this?
Let's just warp the fleet to some asteroid belts. See if we find anybody.
Oh, one of our fleet has orange standing.
Yeah, because we shot first.
Yeah.
We're going to the asteroid belts. There are no turrets to defend them if we find them, right? And we just want to kill people because we're jerks? Does someone have a ship with a warp scramble on it? Is what we're doing mean?
I'm in a pure DPS. What we're doing, it depends on who we shoot. If we're shooting any miners, then yeah, but who's gonna be mining in low sec like this?
Oh, hey, look, a blood revenant.
Get it!
Kill the PvE.
This many ships are required to kill a blood revenant. Kill it. There's a Reaper. 40 km out. That's a... Ooh, a Revenant's actually...
Someone left a mining drone here.
Kind of big.
Betting that miner jumped out when he saw 200 people come into the system.
It's one of our drones. It's an Roomba drone.
Oh. Oh yeah,
The
someone
Reaper's
did.
still here.
Yeah, someone ran away from this place when they were mining, I think. We dropped the drone.
I'm gonna scoop that up.
Alright. In about 30 seconds, we're going to try another asteroid belt. Just keep doing that for fun, I don't know. Is that a good place to jump to, or do you guys want to jump somewhere else?
We can find another low-sec area and just constantly patrol the circle around us.
I feel like we're more likely to find people at known gate camps. You know, we could just break up.
Just set destination to end jumps into low sec and then just have a wee roam.
All right. Done. We're heading to Minai. 7 jumps.
Nice one.
Oh, apparently this takes us through M. Donnan. That's weird. Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to just stay in low sec. Let me pick a different path.
I think you can set your autopilot to avoid high sec.
Can.
Okay. Prefer less secure. There we go. It's just a 4 jump route now. We'll take it. All right. Here's your align broadcast. Align to Fency. Click on Fency and click A. And we'll wait 15-20 seconds in case the people that are in the fleet are in the stream. And then actually, I just really wish that it did an audio alert or something, or gave you like a pop-up that said, you know, click this to align to. Why wouldn't they add that to the game?
I don't know.
Somebody said, this game looks cool. Does it require a lot of time to do anything? And then somebody said, yes. Yes, it does. And then he said, I guess this game isn't for me then. Alright, we're warping to Fancy.
Yeah, no, this game is spreadsheets and
Planning, logistics.
I can't do this right now, so I'm gonna go do something else.
Somebody's got a dog, huh?
Yeah, I do.
He just wants to participate. It's okay.
No, she's probably barking at one of the local dogs outside.
Ooh, there's a Roke. What's an ROKH? That's a big ship.
Roke, that's a battleship.
Should we kill it?
No.
He is part of the alliance that was gate camping, but he's not hostile.
Why is he not hostile?
Because he hasn't shot anyone.
Oh, okay. So the gate camp was hostile because they have been camping the gate, and he's just putzing around trying to play the game. Okay.
There is a single Gia outside. Gila? I've already jumped through.
Oh, he's hostile. Get him. Get him. He's hostile. Kill him.
He's warping.
We'll scram him. Someone's gonna have a scrambler on him, right?
No, don't you run away. Oh, he's got people warping in. He's got a Roke.
Sweet, kill the
Roke
Roke.
is hostile now.
Kill it.
Shoot the Roke. Shoot the Roke. He's the closest one to us.
All right, Roke is target 1. Orbit within 5,000. Get him. Fuck him up. Oh, you just picked a fight with the wrong person. Or the wrong 200 persons. So, okay, he's got a... We said it was a battle cruiser?
Roke is a battleship. This is about 200 mil right here.
Oh, I'm going down fast.
Is he,
Yeah, I'm working out.
Why is he blue now? On the overview.
Yeah, his kill right's on us.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got him down. He's 36% shields.
He's a shield tank, so once his shields are dead, he is going to just fall.
Why are they targeting Ariel Fagan? Oh, that's him. He attacked us.
Alright, let's go for the another Roke once this one's dead.
Alright, I'm tagging him target 2. Is he dead? Boom!
Yep.
We want to kill his capsule. That's mean, right?
You can shoot his capsule, then cool. But it's gonna be hard.
Alright, I'll focus tag 2. Make sure you got your we need some warp scrams. Whoever brought them. Webs.
He warped out. The capsule warped out.
I'm sure we have scrams on this battleship, though.
Look at his velocity, 47. He's not very fast. We don't have very many of our piranhas, though, so we're probably running pretty low on web. And on tracking disruption. I think this is the way we're going to play EVE all the time. We're going to just have way more ships than anyone else.
I think a lot of our people just died.
What is in the background? Why are there so many exploded ships?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I think
It's because the gate is popping them, probably.
Yeah.
Why is the gate killing people?
Because we shot first.
So?
It's mad at us.
It's not shooting me.
Yeah, because it hasn't gotten to you yet.
Okay, so should we get the hell out of here now?
Yes,
Yeah,
we should get the
probably.
hell out of here.
Back to home base or what?
The Deimos.
Deimos, what?
Oh, the guy just warped in.
Should we kill it? Or should we just leave?
He's shooting us.
Wow, we lost a lot of people.
Yeah, the gate gods were angry.
So, okay, we killed 2 Rokes. Is it worth the ships that we lost?
Yes, we just made. It was 400 million for those rogues. Ace. That's literally buying the ship.
Okay, but in order to actually profit from it, we would need to salvage
Cancel
it.
the
wouldn't-
guy. Oh
wouldn't we-
yeah. But you never make money in PvP.
Oh,
So all we really care about is just ruining other people's days. Oh, he died.
Yeah.
Cap killed him.
oh no, no.
We got
Oh, no.
we got a jackdaw now. And a capsule. Okay. Now what? Look at all these bodies.
I'm flying away from the gate because it's angry.
Apparently the Rokes had smart bombs, and that's what killed a lot of our people.
They
wasn't-
had smart bombs?
Yeah, that's what Twitch chat's saying.
Can we see the kill mails on them?
I can check real quick.
That'd be
Yeah.
under corporation.
Kill reports, because I don't think any of this was show losses.
Yeah,
Expedition.
I didn't get damaged at all during that
large
fight, though.
notice
We couldn't have
explosive
smart
charge. Yep.
Yeah.
It was a large notice explosive charge. Tons of cap kills.
I was orbiting at 13. I haven't seen a single charge that gets that far, so...
Well, it's unfortunate. Shall we just continue on our path then? I mean, we have far fewer people now. Maybe we should go back to base and pick up some new bodies.
Yeah.
The
I'll
fleet-
go back to base.
The fleet has gotten small. We must recuperate. Alright. I'm not going to worry about doing an align 2. We're just going to fleet warp here. Well, actually, we're too far. We're too close to it.
Do we have a count on how many warp scram ships we have?
No. I know that none of the default ships that we built have them, so we were kind of relying on
Okay,
other players who brought their own ships to bring warp scram.
right, when I get back, I'll bring a scram ship.
Alright, go ahead.
Someone just warped in.
Yeah, we have kill rights on them.
Get him! It's a mauler. It's kind of small,
We still have kill rights.
so we might as well kill him, right? Why do we have kill rights on him?
He shot
He
first.
probably shot at us.
Why would he shoot at us? There's so many of us.
He thinks he can take us.
In a mauler?
Yeah, smart bombs.
How can you tell that he has smart bombs?
A gigantic explosion that's happening around him. Just
We
knock
need
him
to
out
be-
before he can kill anyone.
Yeah, we need to,
We need to get out of
Yeah.
here. I think they're just suiciding with smart bombs.
yeah.
Alright, take the Ami jump when you can. It's that gate we're standing right next to. Just take the jump. Somehow I
Some
got
people
like
might not be able to warp since we combated.
yeah, I'm somehow got like 50 kilometers away from it. And I'm gonna fly over there now.
If you're orbiting and then you lose your target, your ship continues to fly.
So people in Twitch chat are saying that yes, our manpower reserves need to recover. We just need to take the mission to recover our manpower. Back to base. I've only been killed once. People are asking if my bounty has been claimed. It's still at 1.144 billion. I lost a very cheap, like $400,000 ship, and I did not get my capsule killed. Alright, this time we will do an align 2 on Amdonan, because I expect that gate camp could be back. They might have just
Most likely.
they might just have like split it up, and now they're going to be right back to what they were doing. So align 2
Yeah, they
Amdonan.
lost 520 mil from that engagement that I can count.
Which one? The one we just did, or the one at the gate camp?
That gate camp, that fight we
Don't-
just had in the gate.
Hey guys, don't jump to Amdonan yet. Don't jump to the end, don't engage. Just align to it. We're gonna go as a group in case there's a camp. Stop jumping! Stop it! No! There he goes, he's gonna die. Goodbye, Lupus Cortez. Goodbye, CC Master. Goodbye, Sin's End. Good luck. Oh, he's just flying, never mind.
The gate is clear.
Oh, well, fine.
Warp drive active.
So just imagine, right? A week from now, we'll have some more mining ops set up. We'll have some resources coming in. We'll be working as a group. We'll get skill training completed. And maybe we can have, like, say, 25% of our fleet be up to cruisers. Maybe 25% will be in destroyers. And then 50% will still be in frigates. And we'll start to develop this nice mix of ship types. And actually have some coordination behind them.
And the differences in sizes is pretty drastic on the DPS you can put down.
Mm-hmm. I still think we're going to want to have a majority of frigates because they're just so freaking cheap and they really work well with the swarm mentality.
Yes, that's why I kind of emphasized it. In nullsec, you when you're doing roams, you usually want to do frigates because if you lose it, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Easy to
We need to build
replace.
a cheap scram frigate.
I just
Proteus.
saw. Yep. We got
Proteuses.
four
who they
ships
are,
here.
though.
Oh!
5. Oh, this is the Alliance. They came after us.
Yeah.
Okay, we're leaving now.
Yep. Warp anywhere. Warp anywhere.
I'm trying to do a fleet warp.
GTFO.
Active.
And most of us are gone. If you died, I'm sorry. Now they're gonna come camp outside of our station. And now the week of fun begins, where we can't even undock. So what are we going to do if they actually come to our station? Because this is high sec, but we're at war. So the turrets on the station won't protect us, right?
No, they won't.
And-
Unless one of them accidentally locks the station and shoots it, they won't do anything for us.
Alright, so what do we want to do? Put up a fight? I have a feeling that like in 5 seconds they're going to just warp in. Or do we just dock up and say, hey, well, it was fun, we killed some ships. And then, like, take a break.
If we have the frigates to do it, we can, but then it's going to deplete our frigate resources.
I don't think we have any... We ran out of executioners. So we're just down to punishers. And based on our tests last night, the punishers do not work well on their own. They need the web from the executioners, and they need the turret disruption from the executioners.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should probably
and
dock up then.
Alright. I say that's...
We're
that's
down
good.
to 38
Docking
Punishers with
permission
books
requested.
and 37 Punishers without
Docking
books.
request accepted.
So,
Alright, so now the fun begins, right? So all of the planning, just for the people in Twitch, we probably... How much time do you guys think we put in? Like, maybe... Probably 12, maybe even 24 hours worth of planning over the last day or so? That's
I
just,
did several hours of hauling yesterday.
yeah, I mean, we there's a lot of man hours that went into preparing for this massive little event. That the battle around Amar, I thought was really cool. There's so many ships. But now we get to do the other part to Eve, which is the spend another 24 to 50 hours just preparing. We ran out of ships. And but the good thing is this does give us time now where we can actually skill up and maybe get some people into some destroyers. We'll be able to answer questions in corporation chat, guide people. You know, maybe we can get some resources smuggled in. I'm not sure.
I have an alt, but you can't do freighters, so it's going to be a whole lot longer.
Same issue here.
Okay, so anyone who's in the station right now who has like skill books or whatever, what I recommend you do is we're gonna take a break from like the war. Like we're gonna keep streaming maybe for a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna get out of the station again for a little bit. So what you should do is you go to your hangar, right? Alt-C to open up your cargo bay. And then what you can do is just go to the ship hangar, right-click on the ship that you're in and say leave ship. Or you can keep it. I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you don't need the ship and you want to just give it back to the corporation, you can. But if you want to keep it, that's fine too. I don't really care. But what you can do is get out of your ship and then click on it, open up the corporation hangar's submenu. I'm doing it on stream, by the way, if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about. And then you just click on the pummeler or whatever ship you're in and just drag it over to Stream Day War Assets. Just drag it in there, and it'll put the ship back into our where we're storing all this equipment. It would help if you did do it, if you don't need the ship, because then we can do a better job of appraising what we have, what we need, and then we can actually try to get some stuff smuggled in, because anyone in our corporation that undocks is just going to be shot now that we're actually officially at war. So we're going to have to use either contracts and have third parties deliver, or we're going to have alts that are not part of the corporation do the deliveries. We're going to have to do some smuggling, essentially, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool mechanic. But yeah, so that's EVE. Maybe a little bit more PvP intense than anyone has experienced, because, well, I played the game for like 5 months the last time I played it, and I never got involved in anything like that. But this was really cool. I liked it. Did you guys like it? Wing Commanders, did you guys like it?
I loved
It
it.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
That was fucking awesome.
Have you guys ever been involved in like big scale PvP like that before?
No.
No.
I've only done small, low-sec, fighting pirate sort of thing.
Alright, cool.
10-man groups.
I'm still on my first trial account, so I've never done anything like that before.
Well, you seem like an expert, so you're doing well. So-
I read a lot.
Yeah, the researcher. That's good. So we need to write down like some notes. I don't know if someone wants to like write them down in do we have like a log? Is there like a notepad in EVE? I know
Yes.
there's,
There is.
There is.
there's a calculator. Where's this notepad?
That's the reason.
It's right below the calculator.
Notepad. Wow. All notes.
Yep.
God, I mean, you got everything in here. You can control tab and like it's like you're on Windows. Like it's like its own operating system.
They have their own browser.
Yeah. It doesn't work very well. But
No.
okay.
Actually, the browser is actually technically Chrome.
Really?
Really?
It's
into the game.
It's an outdated version though, because if you try loading like videos and stuff, it just says this is an outdated version of Chrome. All right, notes from Stream Day. So things we need to work on. We need to practice tagging, calling targets, aligning always.
More skills into warp scrams and ECM would probably be a good thing.
Getting organization on who has those. That's pretty a logistic feat.
Now, the other thing I want to do as well is that I'd like to get the wings set up. Right now, for today, we just kind of threw people into the wings, right? Like some of you have, if we look at the fleet layout, some of you have 50 people, some of you have 10. Richter's done, yeah, he's got 10. Wing 1 has no commander. Did you leave? I think that was Core Tank who was in charge, I forget.
Yeah, he has to go.
But, you know, I'd almost like it if, like, we could have it set up so that Wing 1 uses Tag 1, Wing 2 uses Tag 2, and then the Wing Commanders would be able to designate their tags, and, like, we could have, like, specialty wings, like, hey, this wing is responsible for scramming and for target disruption and for whatever, and then, like, maybe Wing 5 is the healing wing, and so their responsibility is to, like, you know, we just build it more like a raid in World of Warcraft. That's what I'm familiar with, you know?
Yeah.
We've got dedicated
and
healers. Yep.
We'd have like certain tags for, say, scrams and ECMs, but then specific tags for shooting, because you want everyone to hit the one target.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 is the X, or the skull from World of Warcraft. That is the thing we're killing right now. But everything else, like if we designate someone A or B or C, that needs to mean something. So we gotta like practice with tags and decide what those things are gonna mean for us.
From my experience, there's 9 tags. 1, 2, 3, ABC, and XYZ. So here's our options.
I've seen you can actually tag stuff like up through number 9, but the default keyboard shortcuts use ABC 1, 2, 3, and I don't really know why it's that way. Yeah, like if you do tag item from sequence 1 through 9, what the hell does that mean? You can cycle them through?
Yeah, it cycles through, so it'll be, you know, it'll be cycle from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, on and so forth.
Yeah, we'll have to practice some of that stuff. And of course, we do need to keep on getting up standing so we can do tier 3 missions, tier 4 missions. And maybe we'll be able to brave the outside world and do some mining, but probably not. Fortunately, we have 6 billion in liquid money that we could just use to fuel the war effort for a while. Appreciate that, by the way. Where that's coming from, by the way, if people are wondering, is that if you're using the link in the video description or the one that's being posted right now on the Twitch chat to like try out the free trial, and then you end up paying for a month, then I'm getting a referral bonus, which gives me a Plex, which stands for Pilot License Extension, which then I'm selling. Like I've got 4 more to claim right now, and they're worth like 800 million each. So just sell them.
980.
980? Wow. Well, I haven't been getting my money's worth then. 13 Proteus outside.
If you go to Jita, you can sell them for 980.
Yeah, don't go outside. There are 13 Proteus right now. Can you inspect who's outside the station? Like you can see in local how many people there are, but you can't tell.
No. Pretty much have to suicide ship or use a alt or have someone tell you.
Yeah. You could probably go out in like a rookie ship.
Well, if you just undocked in a capsule, they'd just cap kill you, right? Kill your capsule?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not
So
gonna...
if you've got some implements you don't want to lose, it's probably not a good idea.
At least you don't lose skill points anymore. That's a nice thing.
Did you guys
Yeah.
stream how you got smart bombed? Yeah, so... We killed 2 Rokes. This is so stupid. It's like, oh, look at that, there's a frigate swarm and we smart bombed them. Big fucking deal. We killed big ships with little tiny ships. That's the whole idea. You're gonna lose lots of ships when you use little tiny ones. I still think we came out ahead.
Oh yeah, we won the ISK war on the gate camp. Easily.
So...
I think that second rope was supposed to come in earlier and just smart bomb the other half of our fleet.
Apparently he's been talking in local. FC, FC, where are you? FC, FC. Don't ignore me, FC. That's what I was reading about that actually, about how to handle war when you're the defender. You know, that they will taunt you in local. They will try to get your attention. Yeah, link the stream. No, we're not going to link the stream. If we link the stream, then obviously you're going to have a tactical advantage. That'd be stupid. Yeah. So we can't continue this war while streaming. I thought it was really fun. I think I'm going to wrap the stream up actually a little bit earlier than I had expected, simply because we've reached that point now where we need to focus on logistics. So cool. Well, 2,000 people watching EVE Online. I think that's a pretty good number. I'm curious, actually, what is the how many people worldwide or whatever, Twitch-wide, are streaming EVE right now? Let's go see how we're doing. Predigar is at war. Games, and we're looking for EVE Online. Yeah, so we have 2,000 people on our stream, and the next highest stream is 63. Yeah, we have a lot of people who are watching.
We had an exciting stream.
Yeah.
Exciting one, so.
I mean, I don't know, because I haven't played EVE enough to actually know for sure, but I have to bet that that's probably one of the biggest PvP fights that's happened in a little while. Because you read about these, you read about them on Reddit, right? You're like, oh, there's this big, huge battle, and it's just all these ships, and somebody lost $6,000 worth of real money, you know? But it's not every day you get to see a few hundred ships just flying around outside of Amar. So that's pretty cool. If we do nothing other than that, I feel like we succeeded. But there's every chance that the corporation could just keep getting bigger. I mean, I could just keep training corp. We could get up to like 2,000 members or 20,000, who knows? What's the cap, like 25,000? It's pretty
Really?
high.
Is there a skill higher than the Megacorp?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How many skills does it
yeah.
go up to?
Eve
I think 3.
Corp Cap.
Where's my skills?
This places the new cap at 12,600 members.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's how big the corporation could get. However, it would take an age and a day to actually get that skill up. Yeah, when people say like, oh, they lost this many dollars worth of real money, that's because what they're doing is they're looking at like, well, let's look this up. Let's go look for a roke. How do you spell that again? R-O-H-K, I think.
R-O-K-H.
R-O-K-H. Okay. So if we wanted to build a roke, we look on the market. It's worth like 205 million ISK in this area. So call it 200 million without fittings. Maybe it's what, 400 million with fittings? 300 million?
Actually, it's on 280. If you fit Meta 4 guns.
Okay, so maybe just round up, call it 300 million. If you can buy a Plex pilot license extension for about 900 million for 20 bucks, I think that's what they go for, then 300 million is worth roughly a third of one Plex. So that's $6.65 or 66 cents worth of real life money. So when people say they lost like $6,000 worth of real life money, it's because they lost that much equivalent worth of ISK, which is real. You can do the conversion. And that's what some of those big battles happen. Look at the post about that Loki. What post about the Loki?
Someone also posted our kill board in the local chat, so you can have a list of everything we killed and the value of it.
Okay.
Apparently there's a Reddit post going on about us.
Are we famous?
Gotta read that now.
Where, on Arumba, the Arumba subreddit, or on the Eve subreddit?
Eve subreddit.
Oh, cool. Let's go read it.
It's in the core chat. Jonah Utama linked it.
It is going down in Amar. Oh my god. That's us.
Shit is going down in Amar. Yeah, we made it. We did it, Reddit.
Arumba, a YouTuber streamer, made a corporation and instantly got a huge bounty on his head, plus 3 declarations of war. The war started 2 hours before this happened.
Where are you reading this?
On the Reddit.
I must be looking at a different thread. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in Eveland, this is big news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upvote it. There, I did my part. Oh, that's great. All right, let's look at this kill report. This is the Eve browser, super fancy.
Oh, apparently Nestors are worth a lot of ISK.
Okay, so how do you read this?
Really? Oh my god.
Okay, so I don't understand what I'm looking at. How do you do this?
Are you at the kill board?
Yeah, the one that was linked in the local chat. These are.
Yes, they'll give like a little rough estimate on your ships lost and ships destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Okay, so like when I see red is bad, obviously that's them killing us. But I see where we killed a Fancy, 200 million. And we
destroyed a capsule that was almost a billion ISK. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, okay. Fancy's the solar system we were in. It's not the name of the ship. But yeah, okay. So we killed a capsule worth 964 million. Can we see more information about it? Like, why is it worth that much? Yes, we can.
We can click on the kill mail. Click on it, and then it will show what happened.
He had a Genulution Core Augmentation CA1. What the hell are these things? Can we just click on them and find out what they are?
Yeah.
It was +4 modules, +4 chips. Alright, sweet. Oh, items dropped! No, there are no drops in the capsule. Can we see? I want to see if there are actual items dropped in like one of those big Loki kills or something.
Yep, they have surviving parts and then destroyed parts. So a good chunk of them just get destroyed, and then the other parts sometimes you can get. Like some drones lived during a rogue hit.
Okay, so let's look at
Their
this.
explosive charge.
$195 million kill. Items dropped or destroyed. Total dropped 8 million ISK. So we killed a ship worth 200 million and it only dropped 8 million in bounty, or 8 million of like salvageable stuff. But if we had a ship out there salvaging these ships, we would get salvaged stuff, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. Salvage stuff is worth.
And we could make some good money if we could actually defend the salvage.
Well, here's from my experience: you don't make money from PvP.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. You don't make money from it.
Can you filter this
It's more
list?
about the fun.
Is this list filterable? I want to see kills. There we go. I want to find those rogue kills. Why can't I? Why doesn't it say the damn name of the ship? I don't recognize the pictures.
If you have your
Jake, I think it was you that was wondering. There's corp management, mega corp management, empire control, and then sovereignty control.
oh wow, there's okay, so there's 5 or 4.
Okay,
That's
so
a lot of time.
the Loki that we
Yeah.
killed was actually worth 734 million ISK, or about $12.84. Yes, we killed the $12 ship. Total dropped 182 million ISK. Holy shit. He dropped a Republic fleet gyro stabilizer worth 63 million, and a Federation Navy stasis webifier worth 68 million. And we just left it on the ground. No.
Someone may have been incoherent enough to pick it up.
I mean,
I doubt that.
think about it. If we had,
There was looting, that's true. But I'm not sure what he got.
looted that stuff, it might have offset like all the stuff we lost. Maybe not all of it, but it would have made a big difference. Damn. Okay, what else did we kill that was worth money? You said Rokes were worth like 300? I think I found them on here.
Should be, or at least 200.
240. We got one that dropped 21 million. And then the 2 Roke battleship. Yeah, they were only worth 240 million. What the hell does he use? Oh, he had, holy crap! He had 8 large Notos explosive charges. They're just nothing but explosive charges. I feel like that ship was designed to kill our swarm.
I actually had that idea that I was gonna build a ship to do that, but then I realized that I don't think my trial account can do that.
You'll end up killing your own fleet because those smart bombs do damage allies as well.
Yeah, that was the other reason why I wasn't going to do it, because I started reading smart bombs.
They're not allowed to be fired in low sec. I mean high sec, but they can be fired in low sec and null sec.
Oh, here.
They're really good if all your fleet is pretty much battleships or cruisers. Actually, battle cruisers probably. They're going tanky.
Look at that. I think it's funny. The most valuable kill we had was actually on the capsule.
Yeah,
just
his implants.
Just a little tiny capsule. The Loki, as hard as it was to take down, was worth less than the capsule was. We need more warp scram, and like we need to be able to kill capsules, just to be jerks. Because like somebody had said the other day, like I had said to just in general, like I don't think we're going to be mean. I think we'll let people, you know, we just won't cap kill them. That's just mean. And then they said, well, if you don't cap kill them, then they'll know that you won't cap kill them, and then there's less risk, and then they're just going to punish you for it. So then I reversed my thoughts on it, and I think that, yeah, we should absolutely kill the shit out of capsules so that people know better than to mess with us. I like how it still says we have 81 members. It's not true. We have a few more than that. Oh, we have
81 members, but we somehow sunk in.
What's this rank? Are we actually ranked as far as the corporation goes?
Yes, your ranked in kills, your profitability, your kills.
So, lost 516. We lost 516 ships. Wow. That's bad. We lost 516 and we killed 18. We have an efficiency of 3.4%. That's not very good.
Remember, those ships are smaller. Just because they're counted as one doesn't mean they're actually equal to the other.
Right. What are points? How do you get points? Oh, actually,
Probably
you know
by
what?
killing.
It actually summarizes the total ISK destroyed and ISK lost. Yeah, we destroyed 3 billion and we lost 3.9 billion. But again, I don't take responsibility for the people that lost valuable ships right as war broke out when we knew it was coming. That's stupid. Can I see losses? Oh man, Rallon Frollo lost 450 million ISK. We had 2 capsule kills worth like, what would that be? 800 million. And Jake Tienter lost a Roke. Makes me sad.
Don't be. I'm equal to how much money you have. It's not a loss to me.
Cool.
I actually specifically made that fit to die. Or know that I was gonna die.
We didn't lose 3.9 billion. We lost less than that because people shouldn't have been out messing around in Amar right as war broke out. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming a long time ago. Since yesterday.
I think some people were looking for it though, because a lot of the ships that died weren't like mining ships or.
Actually, 2 people got capsuled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's literally almost a billion ISK.
People in Twitch chat want to know if we are accepting applications. I believe we still are as long as there's space. We currently have 396 members. There are 4 slots left. Come join quick. Well, actually,
We
5.
almost filled it.
5 slots actually, because I've got it always goes 1 over the limit. I don't think it counts me. Don't forget it counts loot that we salvaged. Oh, it does or it does not?
It does, but I don't think we salvaged anything because we didn't have any salvagers.
So if somebody like else, like a third party, showed up and looted that Loki, or whatever it was, the one that dropped the really valuable equipment, like the 200 million worth of stuff, could they have just taken our loot?
Yeah.
They could just steal it, right?
I think it takes a while because since we got the kill, they'd technically be performing an illegal action to take our loot.
But we did it
that was in low sec.
Yeah, we did it in low sec, so the like what Concord's not going to respond if you steal loot.
Yeah. There might be people who do that, but I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know the specifics.
Well, okay. I will say this, and I hope that the people who are still in the stream are looking at it. So if you had fun and you're going to keep playing, that's great. If you don't think you're going to keep playing, rather than say to me, hey, you should kick me from the corp, do us a favor and just leave the corp. That way slots will be open for people that actually want to join, instead of having the slots just be waiting for... Because what will end up happening is that members will be set to auto removal if they have trial accounts or something after a certain period of time, but that might take like a month. So how do you... I mean, I don't want people to leave, but how do you leave a corporation if you don't want to be in it anymore? Wing Commanders, how do you do that? You guys know? I haven't done it before.
You can literally right-click on your ship and then click leave. I think.
So if you're in the station, apparently I'm in a
I
capsule.
remember seeing this option. For some weird reason.
It's probably under your corporation, right? Corporation page. I don't think I can see it because I'm the corporation CEO. But yeah, I would like people that don't plan on playing past the trial. If you had fun, you know, you got your free ship. Oh, they're saying in Twitch chat, right click on yourself in chat.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So find your name, right? Like you don't have to say something. You can just find yourself over in the corner, right? And I think there's even a setting you can change for your to always keep yourself at the top. Think. Maybe not.
There's a setting to where the last person who talks goes to top.
Well, it's alphabetical, so just find yourself, and if you don't want to be in the corp because you just don't plan on playing anymore and you want to leave a spot open, just do quit the corporation, just because people, there's probably going to be plenty of people who are, I'm going to post some of this onto YouTube. I might even just put the whole damn thing because it was really fun. Yeah, we want people to be able to join the corporation if they want. So, all right, cool. Well, Wing Commanders, you guys have anything else to say? Because I'm gonna wrap the stream up here then.
For the stream, we were ISK positive because Reddit says so.
Does Reddit say so? Yes, Reddit's always right.
There's
We're up to 30 comments now. "200-man Frigg fleet versus high-sec war deckers and T3s managed to take down one Loki." So ISK positive then. Definitely, there were 5 Nestors on field. Yeah, I had no idea what a Nestor was. Apparently those were $1 billion hulls.
Well, if you wanted publicity, you did it right.
Downvote. What, dude? We're just having fun. I don't understand why people have to be so, like, negative. I think that the people that got to participate in it had a good time, so that's stupid. You deserve the criminal tag, you bastard. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for coming to the stream, everyone. Again, thanks to the quartermasters, who are also the wing commanders, the people you guys have been hearing in voice chat. They helped out tremendously with setting everything up, getting the logistics done, buying things, bringing it here, putting it all together, and without them it probably wouldn't have happened because I definitely couldn't do it all by myself. But yeah, I really had a good time. I think this is a great experience. So, without further ado then, we'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.